Good morning, MBAers. It's Friday, the 10th of May. Where is this month going? Oh my goodness, it's going far too quick. But certainly for us down here in Costa del Hampshire, the weather has been amazing this week, which you can probably see. I've had too much time out in the sunshine. Well, it was just basically yesterday. I did my steps yesterday, which we'll come to in a sec. But it's talent show day, and two things really. One is that we go back through those that were smart enough to take just a few seconds out of their busy day to commit to some things they're going to achieve this week and share with their friends here in the MBA, so that you've now got a chance to tell us how you did. So apart from anything else, it adds to all sorts of psychological value. So, for example, accountability, commitment, affirmation, manifestation, all of these things. If you'd have said this to me 20 years ago, I'd have said, go hug a tree. So, but it actually, I know, because after 20 years, I know it makes a difference, right? So, Mark Smith, Facebook advertising, and what I did love was your commitment to embracing my BSG, the three-choice system. You'd got down the bronze, silver, gold route. Is all actually bronze, silver, gold is a good route to take, and I know that some people see it as a bit cliche, but consumers are educated. If I said to you bronze, silver, gold, doesn't matter what industry, you know which one's best, right? So I don't even need to start explaining anything. So if I called them cod, herring, and haddock, you wouldn't know. So, but bronze, silver, gold, 1, 2, 3, So it works. Liz, speaking slot today. Good luck with that. They say we fear speaking more than dying. So no one wants to speak at someone's eulogy then. So yeah, and love that. So one of the things that we're going to talk about today, when we do our surprise masterclass, one of the ways in which you can position yourself as an expert is to get on stage. So speaking slot is brilliant. Looking at training resources and essentially juggling as a business owner, nothing new. So all good. Pen, you've got here trying to organize your socials, get them in order because they're all over the place. Trying to catch water in a colander is never an easy task. And structure around your socials. The thing for me with social media is to find ways to automate as much as you can, not as in automate the post, because I tried that very early on when Twitter first came, actually. And two people in the first week that I switched on a tool that was drawing from content that I'd pre-written said that it didn't read like it was real, that it felt like it was automated, and it was. So I turned it off. So I think, yeah, maybe there's a masterclass in there and a video of some description. But organizing your socials. God, how can we have 22 people and 2 Keith B's? Like, how does that even work? So Keith Budden, training, doing some training, networking, and got a tender to sort out and a masterclass to go to, I think, or to run. Fabulous. What a busy week. I love that on a short week. Hope that's all gone well for you. Keith Blakeborn Noble, who has been absolutely smashing it this week. And thank you, Keith. Your enthusiasm, your engagement, your time here is not lost on me. I'll tell you that for nothing. I'm in here. I'm full on, right? You can, hopefully you can tell I am invested in you. I want this to work. It frustrates me that not more people are enjoying what you're enjoying. I'll tell you now, there are 4 people in this group that have they're sitting on 4 free tickets. There are 4 people, each has 1 free ticket each. And we've not seen those people come in as a freebie. So either we're doing something wrong, or we're all mad, or the world's gone mad. So because I know that this environment will benefit, I personally believe, hundreds, possibly thousands of business owners if they were smart enough to do what Keith's doing, which is basically investing in. So, well done, Keith. Absolutely smashing it this week, and thank you, my friend, for your time and commitment in here. Also, want to thank while I'm thanking, it sounds like Academy award winner Keith Budden, for posting up to LinkedIn and then telling us that you posted up on LinkedIn and encouraging people to go and like it and reshare it, because I think 4 or 5 of you straight after that went off and did that. So this is the kind of stuff that when we first did the MBA back in 2000, totally impressed by the level of support, internal support for each other. And I've got a long list of things that we are going to redo that worked really well in the MBA. But I'm kind of sitting on some of this content because and we'll talk about Becky Tyre in a second. Becky Tyre's joined us, and she'll probably be able to tell you, you guys have generated a shed load of content in the last 2.5 weeks. And the longer that people are out, the more overwhelming it becomes, and some of it will get lost. Now, the argument is, well, that's their loss. But I would dearly love to introduce some of the things that I've got ready to go once we've got a greater networking, for example. I want to run a networking group. I have been on the edge of running a networking group, a physical one here in Hampshire, for a long time now. And I've got ideas, there are things that I want to introduce, which we can do online. But once again, our networking opportunity for us here, MBA networking, will come. So we will do it. Anyway, that was so Keith, website. I know he's building his membership site and 2 lots of different podcasts, the KBNRS and your meditation. And if any of you struggle with or could benefit from meditation, you should check out Keith's meditation podcast. They're very good. Me, I'll do it the smart way because I've got all, just to prove to you. I said I wanted to increase our membership. Well, I guess it ticks a box because Becky Tyre has joined us. I sent her an invite to the masterclass for next Friday, and she joined us. So thank you, Becky. And I know that you've been dancing around the edge of it because I know you've seen some of the posts. So welcome, and it's lovely to have you here. Becky is a very, very smart lady, and somebody definitely worth tapping up for anything financial or zero based. So she's a smart lady. So to grow our network, our MBA membership was one of my goals, which I guess ticks a box, albeit very mildly. And the argument is the week's not over yet, so we could still see some more people join today. I started to pay for ads yesterday, but I literally just turned it on, and I need to refine it. But over the weekend, there will be 10 lots of adverts going out for the MBA. So I'm all in. Me, what else? So the other thing is I have committed to doing 100 miles for May. I'm not asking for any sponsorship or anything. I'm actually doing it to support somebody who is doing it and is doing it to be sponsored. And I said all I would do is in the background, because this person's very competitive. I said, look, I'll do 100 miles as well. I could, I don't need the pressure of doing 100 miles, but I normally do about 60, 70 miles a month, running or walking. I said, but I'll do it, and you can chase me. So, and it's working. This person's become incredibly frustrated because they're on 28, 29 miles at the moment, and I am so. That is my miles for this week. I said I wanted to do a marathon, if you remember. And as of yesterday, I'd done 26.5. And if I go to the month, I'm actually on 57.1, so 115,000 steps, 57.1 miles. The blue blobs tell me that I did over 10,000 steps. So on the days that I've got blue blobs. So I'm on track. I did 11 miles day before yesterday. Yesterday I did 7.5. We'll see what happens today. So, and over the weekend. So you can imagine what I'll be doing. It takes time. So if I run, it's not so bad, but walking tends to take a bit of time. Right. Oh, long tell and show day today. What else have I got? Things to come. Today, we've got a surprise masterclass, how to position yourself as an expert. This is premium content, PowerPoint, handouts. It's something I would ordinarily charge for as an event. I have charged for it as an event. I've traveled around the world delivering some of this content. It is easily an hour. There's a lot of content in there, and it is genuine ways in which, when we come off the call, you could implement some of these things and start to demonstrate your expertise. So, because it was something I missed out on, I never truly appreciated that there is a methodology into even if I was an expert, I wasn't proactively kind of demonstrating it. And the last thing on the list is to say you are. So welcome to Becky. We've already done. We have another go-to expert. Details have come back. So we got 4 people that qualified. 2 GTEs have already gone up. The third one will go up today, which means we've got 3 podcast interviews to book in. So I'm looking forward to those. So those of you that have sent your details back, we will get you booked in for a podcast. So they will come in June. We might see if we can get one in May, but they will certainly come through June, which is great because it gives the people that reach level 5 an opportunity to talk about themselves. And for you to have a better understanding of what they do and how they could perhaps help you. The big 50. So I held back because I've never been one to have really or promote more than one event online at one time, not for a long time, not since the arrival of the socials. In fact, I encourage people not to do it. But I just thought if I pick a date, log it in, and we start to get noisy about the big 50, that might encourage people to come in. You know, the big 100 is 100 quid. The whole idea was 100 people for 100 quid, 100 tips. It's 1 tip every 3.5 minutes. The big 50 to do 100 online would be challenging for the delegates, not so much for me, but would definitely be challenging for the delegates because the one of the reasons that the big 100 as a concept works is the energy in the room, right? So for those that have been, you'll know. So 50, I think we can keep the energy levels up. We can keep it interesting and exciting, and we can run it over 3 hours. So we'll give you workbooks. There will be workbooks so that you've got something to fill in. They'll be available pre-event, and that is just over a month away. So and I know I've started to see you guys start to spread the word about the big 50. So I'm confident that that will encourage some people to take advantage of the, you know, this 15 quid price point isn't here to stay. So once we've got 50 members, it goes up to 45. So if you have got people that you're looking to invite, you want to tell them that we're close to halfway to half the tickets at £15 going, and once we hit 50, the 51st ticket, well, we're going to do we're going to have a bomb week where we're going to have an open week when we hit 50. But so many things I want to do. So right, and so that's kind of it. I'm 15 minutes in. So I also said that I would be doing motivational posts, a bit like tip of the day, but once a week I'll do a lifting post, in fact, I might write that down. We'll call it the lifting post. And I will get that out today. So again, it's something that I'm known for. And actually somebody that I used to work with often used to steal my lifting posts. So I will be posting those up. Well done for those that committed to their talent shows. Let us know how you did. I have gone through a whole bucket load of stuff here today. I'm going to close out with what I will always talk about, which is invite your friends. You will think that people know, but they don't. So I didn't know that. So take time out, whether you're out physically networking. There is enough content. You've got enough information to download and physically either print and give or email to people about the MBA. And if they're because it's not the 15 quid, as you probably know, it'll be the fact that they can't give up the time. I think our job, and certainly my job, is to make the value trump the time spent. So people like Keith B, Keith Budden, Stacey, all of you, to be honest with you, that Liz, that have that drop in and out of here every day. You drop in and out. I know why you drop in and out, is like what's changed, what's new. So what's in here, and that's just with 22 people. So I'm rambling. I've had a coffee. So have a fabulous Friday. Enjoy the sunshine. Stay safe. I've seen a few COVID tests pop up over the last week and a half. So COVID is still out there. I'm off out to, well, I'm going to do a masterclass at 11 o'clock, and then I'm off out to do my steps for the day. And we will catch up with you again on Monday for a full week before we get to our second masterclass of May next Friday. Take care, stay safe, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.